Hi there, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. I just wanted to hop on and give a little bit of a review. I had mentioned I plan on using this next year in place of my Moleskine, my pocket daily Moleskine, just because it has Tomoe River paper. I want to be able to use my fountain pens. I want to be able to watercolor and do kind of whatever I want, and this paper is a lot better for it. So I just want to hop on and say that I have started kind of setting up. What I did was I skipped a few pages, and then I just wanted to start looking at what a layout would look like. So monthlies. So this is January for next year, and I think I would do some stickers up here for the days of the week. I don't really care for my handwriting a whole lot, so but I don't want to bulk it up, and I feel like that might do a lot, because I thought about just buying like the printables and sticking them in here like I used to do my astrology for my B6, but I think I'm already halfway through, I think, the year, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish drawing them out like this. It also gives me, I think, a little more room. I intend to put maybe some washi over here, and then the month that it is. I just kind of wanted to play around and see what I was working with. So I'm going to tell you a couple of issues that I have with the book. So being able to make these have any amount of room. Obviously I wanted to do 2 pages. I skipped a few pages in the front so I could just set up and put like stickers, and then I could put my trackers in here. So I think I'm going to do like this with like 2024 and stickers, and then I'm going to tape these 2 together because that always bugs me. And then I think I'm just going to do like my no spend on these 2 pages, and then just do my trackers. So like my reading tracker, my skincare tracker, my vitamins, and my workout, if I continue to do those. So that's kind of what I left room for. That might change, but and then so January, February, I think March. Yeah, so this is my problem. If I scrunch these up anymore, you have no room to write on them to make like a month that has 6 actual weeks. So you have, your first week of 2 days, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then we have 1 day that needs to be down here. So I just moved it up here, which actually drives me a little batty, but it's only 3 months out of the year that I had to do this. So I think I can live with it for 3 months. So this would be the 31st of March, which, like I said, just drives me a little insane, but I didn't know how else. I didn't want to put like 2 days over here. I mean, I guess I could have, but wait a minute. Something's not right. So January, I think I was supposed to have this box filled in too, because yeah, I think I'm pretty sure that I'm miscounted a day because it can't start on Friday and Saturday. Wait, oh, okay, so I skipped. Okay, never mind. January, February, March. So this must be April then. Is that right? January, February, March. Okay, that's better. So 2 days, 2 days, and then April. Okay, yeah, so I did right. Okay, I was like freaking out that I drew it wrong, which at least I did it all in pencil so I can adjust. But yeah, so not horrible. I'm okay with it. But yeah, here's another one where we just had, the final day is down here, so I just moved it up there. It is what it is. I'll continue think this is June or July. I think I made it almost half the year. I just sat down over a couple of days and just drew these out just so I'd have them ready. I will date them. I'm going to use the little bitty black date dots. I think I have enough for a full year from not Planner Monkey Co. from Mad Hatter Sticker Co. maybe. I think that might be who I ordered them from. And they're smaller, so I think I'm going to put them like in one of the corners and go from there. So once we finish out the months, I'm going to just do dailies. I was debating on doing weeklies as well, and then just doing dailies as I went. And so we might have half a sheet for one daily or a whole sheet for another daily. I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing weeklies. I don't really need them. And I think with this extra space that I don't have in the Moleskine, I think I'll be fine with having, this amount of space for now. I don't think it'll be a problem with, like having things going on and needing to write them down. I think this will be perfect, but I love the size of it. So aside from the issue with the having, which is not it's not an issue with this book, it's an issue with the size and the fact that I want my pages, my monthlies, to be a little bigger, so I have more room to make them functional, because they're not functional in the current Moleskine daily. They're too tiny. So that being said, the more I flipped, and I don't know if y'all will be able to notice it, but I noticed it pretty quickly as I was drawing these out, that here the lines start to slant. And it does kind of bother me. I'm not gonna lie, but you can see that my lines are not straight, but it's because the grid is not straight. And it's straight on this side, but not on this side. I don't really know. I mean, I don't know why, but you can see that there's more here on, more grid here than there is over here. So, and the further you get into the book, the worse it gets. And I'm not gonna lie, it really bothers me. I'm hoping that I can just, once I start decorating it, that it won't really bother me. So my thought was that I could just buy a stencil and just draw them out myself with the stencil and not use the grid lines. But the grids on this are so dark that I think that would bother me more than them not being straight. So yeah, you can just see there's like a faint line here where another grid starts, but then down here we're halfway into this grid. And anyway, it does bother me a little bit. So I mean, I know these are mass produced, they're not like, but I mean, I don't know if Hobonichi can do it. I could accept it a little more if these were handmade by a shop, not mass produced by a company. Like, they should have a little more control on this happening, in my opinion. That should not be a thing that happens in a mass produced company. Like I said, if this were a company that I was buying from who printed and cut these and bound them themselves, I would be a little more forgiving on that end, because they're making this stuff themselves. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect. And I'm not a stickler that needs everything perfect, but that does bother me a little bit when I know it's possible that it can be straight, because Hobonichi does it, Stalogy does it, so many companies do it. So this is not, again, I am not knocking Sydney at Planner Monkey Co. in any way, because this book is phenomenal. What she came up with is phenomenal. And maybe that's something that, she didn't even know was going to happen. So I'm not faulting her at all for this. I just feel like the company that made these for her were sloppy, and that's just, that it is what it is. I do look at things like that, and so do other people. So, is it going to stop me from using the notebook? Probably not. I like the paper enough that I'm going to kind of try to overlook it and try to not pay that much attention to it. I wish the grid was a little lighter, and then I could just use a stencil and draw out and not have it matter. But, it is what it is. I still like the notebook. I'm still happy with the notebook, and I'm excited to get to use it next year. I really want to set it up and use it this year, but that's why I went ahead and started January of next year, so I wouldn't be tempted to go through and set it up for this year. And I do have another one, but I'm not going to open that one. I'm going to put it away and have it hopefully for 2025. That's so long away. But anyway, so yeah, that's just my little review. I do love this little notebook. I'm very happy with it. I'm going to have to train it some more, because I cannot get it to lay flat for the life of me. Like, probably maybe like when you get farther into it. But I have a hard time like even drawing on this side, because I can't. So I like flip it up like this and draw. So my lines are straight. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to train it some to get it to lay down, but I think it will. I think once you get like more into the book, it'll be fine. But yeah, I do like it. It's a very well made little book. The spine's staying very nice, and I've been messing around in it a lot, so I do like it a lot. So yeah, check it out, Planner Monkey Co. And I don't know. I really don't have anything else I can say about it. It's a good notebook, and it has Tomoe River paper, so that's all I care about as of right now. I'm happy with it. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a like, and it would mean the absolute world to me if you would consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.